If you're serious about becoming a top realtor and building a future million-dollar business, you need to know these things I'm about to tell you. I sold over $2.5 million in my first year in real estate doing this part-time, and if I knew these things, I would have made over 6 figures my first year. So the first thing is, it doesn't matter how introverted you are, you need to learn how to talk to new people, how to accept rejection, and how to use other people's conversations to energize you. In this job, you want to be talking to as many people as you can, so that's going to come with being able to handle rejection and being able to socialize with new people. With all those conversations, you're going to have to figure out how to make sure that it doesn't drain you and that you can make it energize you in some sort of way. During that first year, what I realized is that I click better with some people better than other agents, but some other agents click better with other people than I do. So you just have to find those people that you click with and that you like and that you're in the same vibration with, and those are the people that are going to be the best clients for you. Relationships matter more than you think. Sellers would rather use family to sell their property rather than the top agent in the state, so you just need to be able to build good relationships with people, and being kind and being nice and open-minded just goes a long way in general. Everyone has their own strength and value propositions, so just use what you have, and everybody has their own competitive advantage, so just find yours. It's there somewhere. You have connections, whether it's parents who are well connected or whether it's a hardworking work ethic, you got something that you can leverage. The second thing that I learned, and if I did this during my first year, I would have definitely made 6 figures, is that you need to be doing this full time. You need to save probably about 6 months of expenses so you can just go 100% into this business. I was doing this part-time, so I wasn't having as much time as I could to lead generate and follow up. So that's why you need to be doing this full time, because this is a business, and if you don't have money to be putting into it to get your leads, you're gonna have to be putting your time and your hard work. The amount of contacts it takes to hit 6 figures is gonna be way more than you think, so you need to be able to put all your time into it and learn as much as you can. This is one of the main reasons why realtors fail in their first couple of years, is that they try to do this part-time when this is a real full-time gig that you need to throw yourself into and actually learn. This is a job where you can really just have your license, just dilly-dally your way around town, and hopefully someone will say they wanna sell, but if you actually wanna become a top 6-figure realtor, you need to be doing this full time. The third thing that you have to understand is that in your first year especially if you're starting out, maybe if you're young, don't have a lot of connections yet, most of your time isn't even going to be selling houses. It's just going to be making calls or making contacts in whatever way that you decide to do it. That's still going to be the majority of your time, and then it's also going to be following up. On social media, you don't see people making those thousands of calls for hours and weeks and months. All you see is the just sold and the sign and that flashy check maybe. So like the first part of my day, I'm doing lead generation. The second part is usually follow-ups and appointments. That's usually how it goes. Here and there, you're gonna have showings, you're gonna have appointments, but most of the time it's just gonna be trying to find some new business. The last thing that I wish I learned in my first year is that you shouldn't be taking any listing that comes to you. Don't take any client that comes to you. You need to make sure that you can sell your house, and you need to make sure that they're not gonna make you pull your hair out. You don't want to shoot yourself in the foot just so you can say that you have a listing. You want to make sure that it's actually worth your time. There's sellers out there that are trying to sell their million-dollar properties, and they're waiting for some realtor to call them or talk to them, so it's better to just put your head down and find those clients that you really want, rather than wasting your time on these properties that you might be able to sell that will take probably a long time and maybe stress you out. It's better to just find the properties that you want and go after those. There's going to be stress in all sorts of levels. There's going to be stress at the $100,000 level, at the $500,000 level. It's all the same amount of stress, really. It's just different numbers. So if you want to make 6 figures your first year in real estate, you need to remember these things. You need to be able to socialize with anybody that comes your way, accept rejection, be able to do this full time, accept that most of your time is going to be talking to people and providing solutions, and managing your time wisely by choosing clients that will put money into your pocket as fast as possible and the least amount of stress as possible. If you got anything helpful in this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be posting new videos every week, so stay tuned. Peace.